In dystopian 2025, woke culture rules. Former alphas are now oppressed and silenced. Welcome to the handwalk stand.
Blessed be the truth of Melania.
May the Alpha Lord opens. These liberals have turned the world upside down.
All the injustice. Free alpha men are now as mythical as centaurs. How can we live like this of Melania?
This is the greatest witch hunt in the history of witch hunt. Silencing us, the true victims. Believe me, I know witch hunts. I've seen all the witch hunts. I've seen the Salem documentaries.
It's all gone mad of Melania. We can't even decide what happens to women's bodies anymore.
They attacked us for making decisions they can't understand because, feelings.
And if it leads to civil war, so be it. But let's hope Netflix doesn't make a movie about it. Or else they'll cast Denzel Washington to play you off Melania.
Right. And they want to cut our precious fossil fuels too. Next thing you know, they'll outlaw gas stoves and replace them with tofu-powered microwaves.
Let me ask you a question. What happens if you're on a boat with a powerful battery and it sinks and there is a shark, 10 yards away, and suddenly it's mainly why the shark bit someone legs off because it's she was a Democrat. That's the world we live in now.
Mr. President, you need to be on stage in 5 minutes.
You ready off Melania?
Not in front of them. In front of them, we're alpha men. Now, where's my Spearheaded? I can't go out there like this.
While they snap out of it, let me tell you about Project 2025, a 920-page conservative fever dream that makes 50 Shades of Grey look like a children's bedtime story.
Even my red room isn't as intense as Project 2025.
This manifesto is spearheaded by the Heritage Foundation's $22 million dream team that plans to yank America back to 1939. This historical moonwalk is led by Kevin Roberts, who looks like Kevin O'Leary if he overdosed on nostalgia and conservative talking points. They're hell-bent on eradicating wokeness with the enthusiasm of a televangelist on Red Bull.
Send in your donations to rid your life of wokeness.
So, how are they going to achieve that? Well, it involves a lot of shouting and a lot of finger pointing and the kind of policies that would make even Tiger King seem progressive. First on the agenda, dismantling the so-called administrative state, or as some call it, the deep state. Funny how this deep state only seems to exist when the Dems are in power only. It's like Bigfoot, elusive, shadowy, and mostly just a topic for conspiracy theorists and drunk uncles.
I saw Brickfoot with Elvis once, having a beer and talking about joining the deep state.
Anyway, this is the grandest government downsizing since God kicked Adam and Eve out of Eden.
Eve, do you think they'll give a rib for that too?
The plan? Purge tens of thousands of federal employees and replace them with conservative pre-vetted candidates. Because nothing screams efficient government like a bunch of yes men nodding at everything like bobbleheads on a dashboard. Next on the agenda, eliminate the Department of Education. Why not? Who needs educated citizens when you can have blissfully ignorant followers? It's like handing out diplomas at a carnival. Step right up and get your free pass to stupidity. On the bright side, no more student loans, because who needs a future when you've got a MAGA hat?
So I'm student loan free now?
No. You still have to pay. There's just no education anymore.
Oh.
Also, they want to scrap the Department of Homeland Security. Why not? Who needs security when you can have unregulated chaos?
Introducing the Ford Mustang Freedom Edition, featuring Confederate flags instead of airbags. That's right, we've got freedom to define.
Not only that, they want to transform the FBI into a political task force accountable to the president. Why not? Instead of chasing bad guys, they'll be taking orders from a guy who thinks injecting bleach is a health tip.
Fake news.
Why stop there? They want to bring the DOJ under direct presidential control. Why not? Because who needs checks and balances when you can have unchecked power and imbalances?
Subscribe to this channel, Christians. I promise this would be the last time you need to subscribe.
Also, Project 2025 has a personal database courtesy of Oracle. I mean, think of it as Tinder for simps.
We're not simps. Simps are for liberals who simp for someone they're attracted to.
So you're saying you're not attracted to Trump?
No, that's different.
Anyway, 11,000 applicants swipe right for a chance to pledge undying loyalty to Donald. After vetting, they attend the online Presidential Administration Academy. Think of it as Donald University. Policy plans include abortion bans and slashing renewable energy. Because, you know, progress and clean air are for sissies and oil spills are the new beachfront property.
If you can't breathe pollution, then you are an incel.
And now, the pièce de résistance. The largest mass deportation in US history, deporting 12 million illegal immigrants. Picture ICE agents playing a twisted game of Where is Waldo, except Waldo is anyone with a tan.
Not my tan, the other tan.
Just imagine the logistics. ICE agents running around like contestants on a twisted game show where the prize is your family's livelihood. But don't worry, it's all in the name of making America great again by ensuring it's whiter than a Klan rally in Alaska.
Look, everything is white. Unlike all those colored landscapes, a dream come true.
The Project 2025 also has a playbook for the first 180 days of a conservative presidency, based on the Trump-era policy Schedule F. For those who don't know, Schedule F was an executive order that allowed Trump to convert career civil servants into political appointees, who could then be fired at will for disloyalty. Imagine an executive branch with the kind of unchecked power that makes Le Putain envious.
Ah, the student outshines the master.
Spasiba, Sensei Le Putain.
It's the perfect plan to turn the US into a theme park for a dictatorship. Also, the plan emphasizes the unitary executive theory, which grants the president extensive unchecked powers and reducing congressional oversight. The current Supreme Court, which has shown support for expanding presidential authority, may favor these proposals.
Like this with your Christians? I love you Christians. I'm not a Christian.
So, what do you think? What do you believe would be the long-term effects of Project 2025 on American democracy and governance? How realistic do you think the implementation of Project 2025 is, considering the potential legal challenges and the need for congressional approval? Do you think the strong focus on culture war politics in Project 2025 will deepen the political and cultural divide in the United States? Please let us know what you think in the comments.